So today we are going to make mixed pasta. I'm going to use mushroom, and I'm not going to also use meat in this. So it's left up to you. You can make it only with mushrooms, you can make it with meat, with chicken, with egg, with paneer, with mixed vegetables. The choice is yours, but I'm going to today make it with meat and mushroom mixed. So to that I'm adding olive oil. Once the olive oil is hot, I'm going to put in a lot of garlic. I love the garlic flavor. In fact, when garlic is cheap, I buy garlic, peel them, run it through the mixie and sun dry it. After I sun dry it, I again dry grind it, and I keep it in the refrigerator. Sprinkle it on your toast, on your pasta, anything. It's yummy. The flavor is yummy. So I always do that. I love garlic, and it has a lot of medicinal properties. It also has a lot of bad smell to the mouth, onion and garlic, so but it's okay. It's good for health, and you can always brush your teeth and gargle your mouth. So I'm going to let this garlic brown a little bit in the olive oil. I have finely chopped, you can see, finely chopped 2 onions this size. So my garlic is brown, and now I'm going to add the onions. It's 2 medium onions. And I'm going to let this also brown nicely before I add the other things. I'm going to add salt to this. I will add very little salt at this moment, just to brown the onions, to let the onions cook, because we will be adding salt to the pasta, so we'll check it out later. Here I am chopping some roast meat which was there. If you don't have meat, it's okay. You can add chicken, you can add paneer, you can add mushrooms, anything. The basic recipe of the pasta is the same. So I've added the meat to the onions. The meat is finely chopped, and I will let it cook, get it roasted a little bit. Meat is nicely fried along with the onions and the garlic. Now to this I'm going to add my mushrooms. You can add paneer, you can add, as I said, many things. This is 200 grams of white mushrooms. This is 200 grams. You can add half mushrooms, and you can also add paneer, you can add French beans, you can add carrot. So I'm adding mushrooms, and I will let this also fry. At this moment I'm going to add a dollop of butter. This is homemade butter. I'm adding a dollop of butter. So I let the mushrooms get fried in the butter. To that I'm going to also add half a teaspoon of pepper powder. I'm going to let it be like this for some time, and then I'm going to stir it again in between so that it gets nicely fried. Now my mushrooms are cooked. You can also add spinach leaves to this recipe, anything. Now for the sauce, I'm going to use 2 heaped tablespoons of maida, that is refined flour, and I'm going to fry it up nicely in this, with this mushroom and everything. Let it get fried up. So I have stirred this mushroom with the maida for about 2 minutes. Okay, it takes 2 hands to stir this, that's why I had to switch the camera off. Now to this I'm going to add milk. I'm adding 1 cup of milk in the beginning, but I may require more according to the sauce and the amount of pasta that I'm going to add into this. So this depends on your I've added nearly 2.5 cups of milk now, because I'm making this for 5 people. You can also add a little bit of water. You can also add the maida when you are. You can also mix the maida and make the sauce in a separate pan, but that's not required. See, I did it in the same pan and it's the same. So at this point I think I'm going to require more, because the sauce has to bubble. Let me just taste this. Everything is cooked well, so I will just let it simmer. Maybe I can add a little more of milk or even water before adding the pasta, but I need to let this cook for some time. Okay, so my pasta sauce is in the perfect consistency. At this time I'm going to add chopped bell peppers. Why I said at this time is because I want them to retain the color, I want them to retain the crunch, and at the same time, so as I was saying, I mix the pasta so that I have the crunch of the bell peppers, and meanwhile in this hot sauce they also get a little cooked, so I'm going to keep it at that. I'm going to add a little bit of pasta seasoning, about half a tablespoon, and to this I'm also going to add my boiled pasta. So here my pasta goes into it, and I think with this heat is enough to cook the bell peppers a little more. So we love the crunch in the bell peppers, and we enjoy that crunchy. So this is about 300 grams of pasta. If you want, you can add a little more milk to the sauce if you want it more. And in case your pasta gets cold and you need to reheat it, just add a little bit of milk and you can reheat it very well. So this is my mushroom and meat pasta. Garnish it with a little coriander leaves. And there you are. Let me taste it. It's hot, but it's yummy. Try it and please post your comments. Boil the pasta according to the instructions on your pack. Don't forget to put a tablespoon of oil while you're boiling so that the pasta does not stick.